What's up, everyone? Sean Count Blaggerth here today with a collection update video. Haven't done one of these in a long time just because I've been broke. To put it simply, I haven't really had a lot of money, and I figured I'd do this collection update now before things get out of hand with how much shit I have to show. So we're going to start things off with a t-shirt. I just got this from a good friend of mine, Eric Bauer. He runs the blog High Defamation. He just started making videos here on YouTube. Link will be in the description to his channel. Go subscribe to him. This was incredibly cool of him to do this. He had a Wolves in a Throne Room shirt. It didn't really fit him in XL, and he asked me if I wanted it, and he was kind enough to send it to me. So I got this awesome Wolves in a Throne Room Celestite Tour t-shirt. Love this design. This is like one of my new favorite shirts. So, Eric, thank you so much, man. It's got the tour dates on the back. Love that design. Yeah, absolutely fucking sick. As soon as I take a shower, which I haven't done yet because I just woke up not that long ago, I'll definitely throw that shirt on. So we're going to start things off with CD. He also sent me this. I just got done listening to it. This is Heathen Washington with, I believe this is their 2014 demo. This is some really good stuff, kind of in vein of Burning Witch, Blackened, Sludge, Doom sort of shit. That appeals to you, definitely check this out. Heathen Washington sounds absolutely killer. So once again, thank you, Eric. Moving on to one thing that I got from Hell's Headbangers. It's a CD. 1349, The Candlelight Years. This is a collection of the first albums. Liberation Beyond the Apocalypse, Hellfire, and Revelations of the Black Flame, and it also features the Helvita Fire, the official 1349 bootleg DVD. And, yeah, this is a pretty cool set. I mean, I'd obviously prefer to get the originals, but I mean, this was, I think, $15 or something like that. And you can't really beat it for that price, so I can't really complain. All sounds good. Personal favorite, and this is a very unpopular opinion, is Revelations of the Black Flame. It is just absolutely dark and disturbing. You get this booklet with lyrics and all that, and a nice little forward written about the about 1349. Very cool. Second favorite album from them would probably be Beyond the Apocalypse. The song Chasing Dragons is fucking insane. Now, the rest of these, except for the last three I'm going to show, all came from FYE. I went out to buy the new Cradle of Filth, and no one had it, so I ended up leaving with my first, and I'm surprised it's my first album I bought from them, Inquisition. This is the Magnificent Glorification of Lucifer, the 2015, I think? 2015 reissue from Season of Mist. Love this CD design. That looks utterly killer. This is a very cool package. Great album. God, you know, it's not my favorite Inquisition album. My favorite one is Ominous Doctrines of the Mystical Macrocosm or something like that. But this one is absolutely sick. Crush the Jewish Prophet, Dark Mutilation Rites, Impaled by the Cryptic Horns of Baphomet, We Summon the Winds of Fire. Just absolutely sick album. I'm going to be picking up a lot more from Inquisition. So, hold on, let me get this in order. Alright, next I'm seeing these guys Monday. Super excited. So if you live in Syracuse and you plan on going to the show, it's sadly headlining is Devil Wears Prada, but Whitechapel and these guys are going to be on the bill, and I'm going pretty much just for these guys. Thy Art is Murder with Holy War. If you live in Syracuse and you're watching this video or near, come out and say hi to me. If you end up going, just, you know, if you see me, come up and say hi. This is one of my favorite albums of this year. Absolutely disgusting. I'm probably not done buying this. I want to get the deluxe edition as well. This was the only one they had. Oddly enough, the CD label is off-center, but it doesn't affect the playing, but I thought that was kind of weird. But this is an amazing album. Check out the song Fur and Claw. It's just utterly disgusting. I fucking love this album. One of my favorites of this year, definitely, and I might actually give it a review. Don't know. And also picked up newest Moonspell album, Extinct. This is a great, great album. Night Eternal is my favorite from these guys, actually. And this kind of is... It picks up, in my opinion, where Night Eternal left off. Alpha Noir and Mega White was very cool, but the more I look back on it, the more I'm not feeling the dual album thing. I prefer it when they mix all of it together, the softer side and the heavier aggressive side. This is a great album, though. Breathe Until We Are No More, Extinct, Medusalem, Malignia, Funeral Bloom, Dying Breed, The Future is Dark, Le Baphomet. Just an amazing album overall. I got the media book kind of edition, which, hold on, just so the flyer doesn't fall out. And here I am looking like an absolute moron. Once again, there's not much difference from all my other videos, but yeah, you got folds like this. It's the same material as a digibook, and then you got the CD, DVD, and then the booklet in the center, which I thought was very cool. And also, I always keep this stuff, like the promo sheet about the different versions. Amazing album. I would highly suggest you check this out if you're into later era Moonspell. Even if you like some of the early stuff, you might find something to enjoy in this. Very good album overall. Alright, so next up we have Behemoth with Demonica. This is the demo collection put out by Metal Blade. It features the demos Return of the Northern Moon and From the Pagan Vastlands. There's also re-recorded versions that were done during the Demigod sessions. Very, very cool stuff. Love this. I found this used in FYE for, I think it was like $8. 2 CD, and this is something that I thought was really cool. I didn't even notice this at first. So, you get this booklet, which features notes about those sessions, stuff written from Nurgle and owner of Witching Hour Productions, talking about what made early Behemoth so special, which I thought was very cool to read. I'm a huge nerd, so reading stuff like that is always something I enjoy. And I didn't realize that this actually had a second booklet until I was listening to the second disc, and I felt that there was something inside. So you get this booklet as well, which has lyrics, demo scans, promo pictures, all that good stuff. So that's really cool, and it's an awesome package with some great music. My favorite demo probably would be from the Pagan Vastlands, the second disc, but the first one is great. Return of the Northern Moon is a incredible demo. I'm a huge fan of early Behemoth. In fact, I like it more than newer Behemoth. Favorite album from Behemoth easily is Seventh, Storming Near the Baltic. If you haven't heard that, definitely pick it up. And the last CD update I did ages ago, I got a bunch of Belphegor, and this was the last one they had used there, Goat Rake Flesh Cult. It's an alright album. It's not my favorite. I think my favorite currently is Lucifer Ancestress and Pest Apocalypse. I think that's Pest Apocalypse 6. This is a great album, though. Favorite song from this would probably be Kings Shall Be Kings. Really good shit. Check it out. Great black and death metal. And since the used CDs were buy 2 used, get 1 for $1, I found this, and I didn't realize how lucky I was to score it for $1. Abigor, Channeling the Quintessence of Satan. This apparently sells for quite a bit usually, and I got this for $1. Killer album. I'm really digging Abigor more than I ever have. So I need to get that vinyl box set if I can ever find it. So big middle finger to Canyon and Mike Seatown and my friend Hugh Morgan, because they picked it up. But this is a great, great, great album. It's not included in the box set, so that's pretty cool. Just some really good, solid black metal that is just so twisted sounding. This is some of the most maniacal black metal I've heard in a very long time. Great shit. Check it out. Next is a band I've never really been a big fan of. Excuse me, my allergies are absolutely killing me right now. They're a band, I believe, from the Netherlands, Asphyx, and this is their newest album, Death Hammer. Picked this up used to FYE, and I gotta say, I really enjoyed this. Very slow, doomy death metal, very dirty sounding in production. Something I normally wouldn't really pick up, but I mean, I saw it there and I said, why not? And then also at the end, there's a cover of Os Abysme Vel Doth from Celtic Frost, which is from my favorite Celtic Frost album and my favorite album of all time, Monotheist. Their version is absolutely perfect. It really fits the sound of this album very well, so check that out. Next, my favorite Amon Amarth album with Odin on Our Side. I owned this probably 7 years ago, I think, something like that. And I traded it for a bunch of My Dying Bride CDs, which I do not regret. But I'm glad I finally got this back in my collection. It's not the Digipack version, it's just a standard jewel case. I had the Digipack that, oddly enough, I picked up at Walmart, but I found this in FYE for pretty cheap use, so I got that. And also for $1, I got Opeth Ghost Reveries. Not my favorite Opeth album, but it's definitely a great one, much better than the new garbage that they've been putting out recently. Ghost of Perdition, the Baying of the Hounds, the Grand Conjuration, that's the song that got me into Opeth. So, very glad to have this. Very cool stuff. The next few things I'm going to show, CDs, and then I have one vinyl I got there, picked up at the Soundgarden in Syracuse. Once again, I absolutely love that store. If you live near Syracuse or central New York, go to the Soundgarden. You'll find some great stuff. I've been really getting into Cradle of Filth lately, so I found this there for, I think it was $5. Cradle of Filth, Cruelty and the Beast, it says, with special limited edition bonus CD. This is a very good album. I didn't know what to think of it when I first heard it years ago, and I just never really went back to it, but I found this, I said, why not? And I gotta say, it's very good. I had to replace the jewel case because it was pretty beat, and there's like some water damage on the tray card, but I don't really care. The CDs play very good, and it's a pretty damn good album. Favorite song from this probably would be Less More Than Orgasm. Really good stuff. And these final ones, I needed to finish up my collection. I just need one more CD from them before I have the main discography complete. And that would be Dimmu Borgir with Stormblast, the original version. This is not an OG press. This is a Century Media, reprint. Love this album. This is probably my favorite Dimmu Borgir album. I actually like the re-recorded version a lot as well. But this is an amazing, amazing album. If you haven't heard this and you always dismiss Dimmu, give this one a listen in For All Tid. I think it will change your mind about them, at least with their older stuff. Great, great, great album. Very happy to have that finally. And the last CD I'm going to show, another Dimmu. This is Godless Savage Garden. I was missing this for a while, and very glad I got it, especially just for the first track, Moonchild Domain. Very cool stuff. If you haven't heard this, definitely give it a listen. Very good EP. So now all I need is Death Cult Armageddon, then I'll have everything. And I'll probably buy Enthroned Darkness again, because I have it on vinyl, but not on CD. Next is a record I got as a gift. I was supposed to go see Nightwish back in April, but a lot of stuff happened in my life and I couldn't go, but this was picked up for me. Nightwish with Endless Forms, Most Beautiful, their new album. It's, I gave it a listen, and it's not bad. I'm just not really into Nightwish anymore. I love the gatefold. That's got some very cool artwork. Very beautiful stuff. You know, like, I don't really listen to Nightwish anymore, but every once in a while they'll hit the spot for me. Dark Passion Play is still my favorite. I know a lot of people hate that album, but I really like it a lot. This is a very good album. It's not the best, but I've only listened to it one time. I'm probably going to give it another listen. It comes with printed inner sleeves. It's on plain black vinyl. Printed inners look very cool. But, yeah, I don't know. It's not offensive, but it's not great. I would say it's pretty good. I mean, at the moment, I'd probably give it like a 7 or so, but very good. And the final record I'm going to show, got this at the Soundgarden in Syracuse, and I nearly shit my pants when I saw this. Little backstory quick. My friend, James, whenever I go to a record store or something, he's always joking around. He'll grab, for example, like this Dimmu Borgir album. He would grab it and just be like, now doesn't that look good? It's got naked women in the background. And it says Dimmu Borgir. And he'll just just joke around and be a moron like that. And he usually grabs some of the worst records, because he doesn't really know much about metal. And it's just funny as hell, because he knows that it's just funny as hell. But he was going through the records and doing that shit. And when he pulled back one of the records, I saw this. And I was like, oh my god, I gotta get it. This is My Dying Bride, Turn Loose the Swans. My favorite My Dying Bride album, next to A Line of Deathless Kings. This is a perfect doom metal album. Gatefold, double black vinyl, no printed inner sleeves or anything. But this is a masterpiece. This is a 10 in my book. Favorite song from this probably be The Crowd of Sympathy, along with Your River, The Snow in My Hand. This is just a flawless album. And if you haven't heard it and you want to get into doom metal, this would definitely be a great place to start. And before people ask, yes, I am looking forward to the new My Dying Bride, the new song. I didn't like the beginning, but the 6-minute section, I want you guys to go listen to the new My Dying Bride song. It's called And My Father Left Forever. Go to 6 minutes, exactly, and let it play. And tell me that that 1 minute between 6 and 7 minutes isn't the most depressing thing you've ever heard, because that is easily the most depressing thing I've heard in years. But yeah, that's my update. I'll probably do another one after the Die Artist Murder show, because I'm hoping to get a bunch of merch. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And as always, keep it metal.